Hello, and welcome back to Reverse 1999. So, last time, Piper Heron had her Sword of Immortality, and it was apparently giving something to the poor Reed girl. Not actual Reed, but the other one, the past version, past Reed. I guess you know what I mean, right? So today we're gonna go ahead and keep going with the end. Things are rarely as they appear at the scene of the crime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a red herring. That's not exactly... She's not the bad guy at this patch. Most likely. The candlelight fades as soon replaced by the steady glow of modern incandescent bulbs. Reed touches her head unconsciously, feeling blades of grass brush against her fingertips.
So,
Mayfly, there we go.
was given the method of longevity, just like she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that Paper Heron was the legendary immortal.
Yeah, that much was obvious. As a reminder, another blade of grass tumbles down at her touch.
Well, sure not. I better get this down before I forget any details.
Yeah. She tucks the grass into her pocket and practically leaps towards her paper and pen.
The distinctive melodies of Eastern opera, combined with the magical glow of candlelight, brought the atmosphere to its peak. When the immortal moved her fingers, the audience, including those who had doubts about longevity, naturally came to believe in this miracle, including Mayfly, a herbaceous Yao whose life was about to end only a few months later. Based on accounts from local residents and my own experience, I feel I can make a bold assumption. After the opera was over, Paper Heron, the legendary immortal, taught the method of longevity to Mayfly to extend her life. Then, for some reason, she fell into a deep sleep beneath Jewel County.
Piper Heron or Mayfly? The passage of time goes unnoticed as her pen glides from page to page. The sounds of scribbling accompanies first by the sounds of night, then gentle bird songs, and finally the bustle of walking city.
Another day.
Another day indeed. One more square on her calendar crossed out. Usually she would leave the detailed journal on her of her day, a record of her iteration for her next iteration, but today she lets her pen rest.
Maybe I won't need to leave a note for the next me this time.
Okay. As the morning progresses, the storekeeper pulls the shop's rolling shutters. Waiting outside, aside from the morning breeze, is a familiar face.
You're up early today. Did you get enough sleep? Oh, and I was so busy last night. I forgot to give you your change. Hold on.
Oh, that's
Let
nice
me
of you.
unlock the door first.
Before she can even finish her words, Rita has returned to her glowing screen.
Sleep, Schmeep. My article's almost finished. All I really need is a computer. Oh, sorry, I got a little overexcited. I meant, would it be possible to use one?
I can see that. Go ahead. You can use that one. You know how to turn it on.
Rita takes a deep breath before typing the words she spent all night planning. You must understand, this benefits us both. One with flow. Okay, it's the other. I know who you are. Gotta refresh. Try refreshing. I already did. And she doesn't do anything. The odd pace of typing draws the storekeeper's attention.
Are you trying to put a hole in my mouse? Or is the network down?
Huh? Oh no, the network's fine.
Oh, look, I didn't even... Yeah, you can see, the eyes are drawn. And also, all of their details are drawn, essentially. Because she's a Reed. Ha! It's a disguise, almost. It's only when she noticed that her whole arm has gone numb from the speed of her typing.
Has anyone else come by recently?
No, you're the only one. But I'll keep a spot open for you. Don't you worry.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Paper Heron must have a place with internet and electricity and whatnot, since I'm pretty sure one with flow is Paper Heron. The frantic typing resumes as soon as the conversation ends. I know who you are. just to untie the knot. As you can see, I can figure out the truth with or without your help. But if you really want me to figure it out, why don't you tell me what you know? I'll save us both the time and trouble. She stops refreshing the screen. Instead, she stares wide-eyed at each tiny glowing, phosphor dot?
Maytree. Someone did mention that earlier.
Bluffing doesn't work on me, but if you want to see me, come to the Maytree at the old garden. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, yeah, it is a big tree. In the daylight, Reed returns to reassess the leafy Central Park at the bustling reconstruction site nearby. The words Immortal Residence, decorating the impressive billboard, gleam down at the sunlight. Far beneath it, a half-dead Maytree that lies in the middle of the park looks dull by comparison.
Another journalist? I already told the other ones we're not open for interviews.
Oh. It seems she spent too much time staring at the middle-aged man as a middle-aged man approaches in a huff.
I don't care who you write for. Get out of here, will you?
Oh, no. I'm not here for interviews. I'm just having a look around.
The way you say it is not very convincing.
So, someone came around here then? Someone who looks like me?
I'm not answering any questions. My building isn't haunted, and that's that.
Not haunted? You mean...
Before Reed can ask anything more, a new voice draws away their attention.
Sir, we've got a problem.
It's a ghost. The young man, breathless from running, cuts her questioning short.
What? And you want to hand it over to me?
It's Professor Dong. He said he...
The proprietor, the developer, pulls his arm. He gives a polite nod to Reed and walks aside. Half a minute later, Reed hears the shouting.
Would you listen to yourself? What do you mean they were eaten by monsters?
Oh, okay, that's worse than a ghost.
Professor Dong said he found this in an ancient book. Should we just ignore him?
Damn him and his book. I go and call it the Immortal Residence, and then it turns out people died here. If this gets out, I'll never sell the place.
I mean, if you're talking about historically, basically it's impossible that the person hasn't died at the place you built your house. Statistically speaking, I'm gonna bet there's at least half of the houses ever built were built on top of where someone was killed. The developer's voice rises, and Reed catches pieces of her argument on the wind.
He gave us a copy of the book. Said he'd send one to the press unless he receives 100,000 yuan today. Do you want to look at it?
Oh, you're asking for ransom, really?
Fuck him!
While they argue, Reed slips away towards the entrance of the park. Full of hope, she looks up at the Maytree. Its dry branches hold many buds. Unlike the tree, a mule chews on a fresh green grass. Oh, the mule?
Huh?
The mule survive all of this. Is that immortal too?
One with flow?
She calls out, but the mule, not entirely convinced by her own conclusion. You survived all this time, huh? The mule, startled, turns to flee. Reed immediately takes notice of the familiar pack. The one she knows she's seen before.
You traveled with Paper Heron wherever she went. Wait!
A strong wind blows. The rustling leaves drown in the mule's trotting hooves. A pale page falls half a step before her.
At the time, the sun and moon hung together in the sky. The earth split in two at the gate of the School of May, opening a rift miles long that stalled souls. When the governor had it investigated, they couldn't find a single human dead or alive. Only clothes, dead plants and animals.
I wonder what this actually says.
Many believe the phenomenon was caused by the Earth Dragon.
Well, that's something. It's not just the records that surprise her. Where the page fell, the wind spins in midair, leading her to a precise spot. Another wind knot. Well, off we go.
Only clothes, dead plants and animals. The Earth Dragon. No way. Then the Yao didn't really become immortal?
Yeah, I'm guessing she didn't. To be continued. I'm guessing the max Heron can do is extend someone's life, not give them immortality. To heaven. Everything she ever wanted for a price. Yep, there it is. On stage, footsteps move with the light. Quick pace.
Do you wish to become immortal?
Mayfly looks up but sees nothing before her. Yeah, it's
Do you wish to become immortal?
it's a red herring. She's not actually there, is she?
世上人不学仙，真是蠢。
Immortality is not all that's cracked up to me, honestly.
Huh? Where am I?
Mayfly sits up from a comfy bed and looks around.
This place is so luxurious.
I'm gonna guess it's the other characters. I forget his name. The officer's office. She jumps from onto the floor and walks around the room, curious about her new surroundings.
The bed's soft, and this blanket's so light and warm. What a strange dream I had. But, my, do I feel rested. I'm brimming with energy. I haven't felt this good since autumn. With strengths like this flowing through me, I could till a whole field all on my own.
Oh, that's good to know.
That vase is almost as big as me. But I bet
Don't
I
try
could
it.
lift it.
You're gonna break it. She finds herself standing in front of the vase in the corner, excitedly stretching out her hands and measure its height and width.
Hello, Mayfly.
Oh, it's the creepy lady, isn't it? It's that one.
Who's that? Wait,
Yeah. From the trailer, I had a feeling that she's gonna be the villain at the end.
Paper Heron?
We were chatting outside your room when we heard your voice. I'm glad to see that you are doing well. I know what you wish to ask. You are in the school of May,
The lady smiles and nods as she explains further.
and I am its founder. They call me Master Ren, or
Ren?
the Immortal.
Ren.
Ren the Immortal. Then you must be the immortal everyone's been talking about. Please, Master, teach me the method of longevity.
Another young soul looking too far ahead to see the truth before them. The immortal you seek is standing right in front of you,
Yeah.
but it isn't me. In fact, I was one of her students.
What?
Oh yeah. Mayfly shifts her focus between Master Ren and Paper Heron for resting on the more comfortably familiar face. Saying nothing, Master Ren smiles and follows Mayfly's gaze to Paper Heron.
Heron? You mean she's the immortal?
I mean, she had a certificate of 100 years ago, so yeah, it's not that surprising. Paper Heron stirs the sweet soup in her bowl. The white sugar has sunk to the bottom.
I'd prefer if you wouldn't call me that, Mayfly. Makes me feel as though I'm covered in ants.
But how can that be?
Do you recall the evening past?
Last night, I was pushed out on the stage, and then...
Precisely. It was then that Paper Heron held the longevity ritual for you. You fell into a deep slumber for the rest of the night.
So yeah, I'm gonna guess she's not actually immortal right now, but extended her health or her life a little bit.
How do you feel now?
I feel refreshed, energetic, alive. Then I've gained longevity already?
No. This
Alright,
is
or I
but
guess
the
it's...
first step.
Yeah, it's always a journey. It's not just the first thing. It's like the Heracles 12 labors, right?
Master Heron altered the flowing pattern of your qi to imitate that of the Wei, laying the foundation for true longevity cultivation.
Right, Chinese mysticism, cultivation, yeah, of course.
But this alone will not extend your life. To achieve true longevity, one must cultivate it through the method of our school. Worry not. I will be your guide.
I see. No, wait.
Mayfly looks puzzled. She counts her fingers as if attempting to follow the logic to its conclusion.
Paper Heron, if you're Master Ren's master and the founder of the School of May, then you knew all along? You were just pretending?
Yeah, she does seem that a bit carefree.
Then you lied too! You know, I felt so guilty about leaving you behind!
I didn't deceive you. I had no inkling that it was Ren that you sought. I only learned of her ritual on the stage at the last instant. I took her place as its officiator as a bit of fun. But I looked quite splendid up there, don't you think? Didn't you notice it was me?
At this pleasant thought, Paper Heron spooned some of the sweet soup into her mouth.
So, it was you who slipped the amulet and the note into my pocket.
Yeah, who else could it be?
Of course. I hadn't cast that spell for some time, so I thought I'd seize the opportunity to give it a spin. Why the glum look, eh? Our performance was a great success. Y'all have joined the school in spadefuls.
You're here for the method, not your magic tricks. Sight me down. You're the immortal.
Sight me down.
How could I say such a thing?
Okay, that's kind of a funny way to put it, since she's a plant. Before Mayfly can finish, hurried steps outside cut her off. Is it gonna be the police guy? The footsteps stopped the door, followed the whispers and the rustles of clothes. Suddenly, a short plum hedgehog and a yam with a leafy head peek out from behind the door, then a grey rat, a shrew, and behind them a whole parade of other yow.
Immortal! Please, forgive our intrusion. We're here to see you, and our new schoolmate.
Okay, never mind, it's just the nosy other guys.
Master, our greatest thanks for these artifacts. We've brought a token of our gratitude. Though it's not so valuable, I hope it will suffice.
Oh, think nothing of it. Consider it a gift from your Grand Master.
Thank you, Grandmaster.
Yeah.
If it's not too much trouble, could you teach us the spell you used on the stage last night?
Paper Heron waves their praise away with her hand. What smile behind that waving hand reveals her joy.
Sure. It's not so difficult. Just say what more you want to learn, and I shall teach you.
The yow pour in, talking excitedly with Paper Heron. Mayfly watches as her friend turned Grandmaster enters the circle and shakes her head. Yeah, she technically is the master there. A few clear coughs have cut the clamoring voices short.
Now, students. You ought to show respect in the presence of the Grandmaster. Enough playfulness. You must all return to your cultivation.
But I hear this is the first time the Grandmaster has visited our school in many years. We only want to talk to her.
And talk we shall.
Master Ren smiles.
The Grandmaster will be with us for many days. There will be plenty of time. For now, we ought to consider our newest schoolmate. You need some time to settle in. Isn't that so, Mayfly? You have just received the ritual. Your body needs time to adapt. Students, will you show Mayfly around our school? A little bit of activity should do her good.
Ah, right. Best to get some exercise.
Whatever you say, Master. Mayfly, is it? We brought you a gift, too. Sorry, we got carried away after seeing the Grandmaster.
What gift? They all bring out several boxes of herbs and steamers filled with cakes, all prepared in advance. A substantial offering.
That's all right. And thank you for the gift. I feel so full of energy now. I'd love to look around.
You should spend some time getting to know the other students. Your gift can wait.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then. I can save it for later.
Mayfly pats her skirt and leaves with a yell. Soon, she enters a busy courtyard bustling with voices from other students of the School of May.
Stop it, Mayfly! That cauldron's too heavy! You could hurt yourself!
I was just like her back then. Didn't know what to do with my newfound strength.
Okay, so they do gain increased strength with the ritual, huh? Pepper Heron lifts another spoonful of her sweet soup to her lips, and then sets the bowl down.
So, have you retrieved your 5 senses?
What does that mean? Master Ren nods and waits for Pepper Heron to swallow.
No, it's become worse. Even clear soup is practically tasteless to me now.
Okay, you're being literal.
But enough about that. We have more important things to discuss.
Is it like, since you're immortal, the older you get, the more you lose of yourself or something like that?
My divination suggests that Lan Zhu is waking. I have observed many omens along the road.
I'm guessing this is the Earth Dragon?
Birds migrating north. Withered grass blackening. Ere long, Lan Zhu will awaken. Unlike other Xiantao beasts, Lan Zhu is not under Zhenzi's control.
Okay.
The quake it wrought brought great suffering to the Huanzhou region.
So, Jiandao beast is like the one, oh my god, I forgot her name. The one from Trouble in Chinatown. Oh man, I forgot her name completely, sorry about that. Has...
The White Horse School once fought it, and I among them. Yet, we could only force it into a long slumber. Until the Wei bestowed on us 2 swords of longevity, allowing ordinary students to control the Qi of yin and yang in order to pacify Lan Zhu.
Alright, so I'm guessing a white and black swords.
But then...
She pauses.
You need not say more.
Was one of the swords lost? Oh, that's a red... Oh, that's the sword. Master Ren draws an array in the air. A glow of gold for a moment, then fades as a white sword appears. Pepper Heron stares intently at the sword. It floats in the air, radiating with a soft white glow.
Now, only one sword remains.
Ah, I see. So yeah, they're pretty much boned. Because they don't have the 2 swords to defeat the dragon.
And the White Horse School is no more.
Her hand shakes as she grips it, as if it were holding it too tightly.
You needn't worry. Since the moment you passed the sword to me, I have been making preparations to face Lan Zhu. I know the consequences if I fail. The earth will split, and beneath the dual sun and moon, disaster and disorder will reign. Zhu County, all of Huanzhou, will shatter, causing untold devastation. That is why I founded the School of May, to gather strength in numbers.
And have you told your students this?
Though I wield the last sword of longevity, if it should fail, I have prepared a quelling array, but I will need their strength to help me activate it.
Oh.
Do I surprise you?
Pepper Heron looks around the room and answers with a sigh.
Ah, no. It's just... You were but a little Yao when we first met beneath that tree.
Oh, she's a Yao
Look how
too.
you've grown.
A Yao's life is shorter than most. We must make every day count.
Is that... Oh, is the tree she's in her... Is the tree Reed is standing on her? She's the May tree?
You entrusted this task to me, and I will do all that I must to finish it.
She has this thing, so I'm gonna guess she's the tree that Reed is on right now.
I will allow nothing to get in my way. Not only for the sake of the school, but for the sake of everyone in this land.
Yeah, that doesn't seem ominous at all. She sees Ren smile. Pepper Heron pauses. It offers an affirming smile to her old student.
You are more prepared than I could ever hope to be. But mind your students well. I should not like to see your school meet the same fate as mine, eh? I will stay here until the task is done, and intervene if need be.
Master Ren replies with a solemn nod.
Grandmaster, you gave me a second life and the sword of longevity. I owe my life to you. I swear I will complete the suppression, no matter the cost. For you and for your school.
Okay. Seems pretty alright so far. Alright. More computers. Let's see what we have. I'm just gonna wait for this to finish. That mod. Okay, that's a funny username. Source: Hanzhou Online. On the 9th of this month, a fisherman of Lake Taihu netted a South China carp weighing 189 jin and measuring 2.2 meters in length. That's big. Experts sampled its scales and determined that the fish is roughly 245 years old. Damn. Making it the longest lived carp on record. The local Water Environment Research Institute has purchased the carp from the fisherman and plans to release it back into the wild after further study. It lived long enough, but will it turn into a lung? Lung? Bonsai wholesale. John Doe. Okay. Whoa, what a giant fish. Imagine the size of the body need to do that thing. Carps are spiritual creatures, just like turtles, snakes, cats, and dogs. But this is something truly extraordinary. A spirit among spirits. It feels like a method of cultivation, one unless it sees the way, and even refine itself in accordance to the way. That's how it's lived so long. If I'm not mistaken, when the experts release their findings, the patterns of its swimming will turn out to align with certain mathematical principles. So, what is the way? The way is an infinite existence of sum of natural laws. That's which, above all else, is called the way. The way is the origin of all things. Everything way. Oh, you're gonna. There we go. Everything takes the way as its foundation, and the way in turn manifests within them all. Check out the other post for more details. Really? That's aliens in. Really? That aliens in Shiswan was your post too, right? Okay. And then. Just have to wait for this. Okay. Right, Roaring Thunder. We were clearing out our family shrine today and we found a set of dual opera masks. My arcane skills let me see things when I touch objects, so I went through them one by one. Here's what I got. The Zhanzhou mask, a faint image of a tall man, looked full of energy with a lot of noise. The Xiongqi mask, my uncle. He used to wear it this one time all the time when I was little, and my brain just can't get past that. I couldn't see anything about the Xiongqi itself. Haha, don't mind me. Fei Wei mask. Someone reading a book. Looks like my middle school English teacher. Tenjiang mask. Hard to make out. A humanoid shape, not quite human. Like an animal or a monster of some kind. Lanzu mask. This one's the strangest. With the others I could at least make out the shadow of a figure, but this is but with Lanzu, nothing. All I saw was a street. Kind of like the road leading to the Central Park. At the far end, a big round moon. Jiangyang mask, a blinding flash of lightning, as if someone talking on the phone. Alright, that one is the other one, obviously. The one we have, right? My dad took the rest before I could get to them. That's all I've got. Does it mention anything? Ideas? Then a rhinoceros here. You got the names right. Those all sound like Shandiao beast masks, right? My guess, what you saw was the things they've eaten, lol. Excluding your uncle, of course. As far as I know, there are no records of Shandao beasts taking human form. The people you saw might be the Gentile when they were entrusted with, as you couldn't see anyone. Maybe that means that Shandao beasts have lost its Shangji for good? I'm guessing though. Could you be willing to tell us more about your arcane skill? Cloudy Hermit, huh? Your arcane skill is the real deal. Lanju, gazing at the moon, channeling with lightning. Anyone who knows their stuff can tell those two alone or you're not making it up. There are a lot of different accounts of Lanzu look like, but few people know that Lanzu is an actual rhinoceros. In folk legend, the rhino was a general sent down to the heavens, from the heavens, and that's why it loves to gaze at the moon, longing for someone to bring it home. They say Lanzu's powers can shake earth and heaven and earth. A single tool of its body can trigger an earthquake. Back in the day, oh my god, Fang Xiangxi had to call upon the power of the Duzang, the god of Seti, and waged fierce battle before finally subduing it. But once subdued, Lanzu was curled up underground and has been sleeping ever since. The laziest of all the Shandao beasts. Okay. Part 11. Dilemma. Alright, we're going back into the police guy. He has laid down with dogs, hoping to rise without fleas. The hell does that mean? In a dim cell, low chants rise and fall over and over until it feels like a natural phenomenon, like the howling of the wind.
All the Yao we've arrested are here.
Oh, there he is again. Let's take him. There we go. A cell door creaks open slowly. The other Yao stop and look out from their cells at the three who enter.
This must be the true meaning of being watched like a hawk.
Talking to a hawk on it too.
You may leave. I will have the victim identify the culprit.
Understood.
The cell is packed with Yao. Afraid, a man presses himself fearfully against Chang Huang. Chang grims his blade and tells the man not to be afraid, as if he takes the first bold step towards them.
I trust there's no need to introduce myself.
Of course, Chief Chung. After all, it took us all quite some effort to sneak past you. Let no one say that you neglected your duties. In fact, you did such a sterling job that not even a fly could buzz through that gate. A pity for you that I soar much higher than a fly.
The Yao will laugh, leading Chang to raise his blade and strike it against the cell door.
Quiet! Look over them. See if you can identify the one that abducted your family.
Okay. Even with the cell door between them, the man feels surrounded by Yao. He dodges fruitlessly left and right as to avoid their gaze. He peeks at the jailed Yao for the corner of his eyes, but each glance makes him all the more concerned.
I don't see them.
My. Should I call you County Magistrate Chung now? If I recall correctly, it falls outside of the duties of mere constables to interrogate suspects.
Through the bars, a bird-like Yao leans towards Zhang.
Could it be that you are using this opportunity to learn the method of longevity for yourself?
Enough of your twittering, Bird. I am investigating this rumor on behalf of the people, not for myself.
Oh, okay, you say that. You keep telling yourself that, buddy.
Nor is this a formal interrogation. I am within my rights to question any one of you.
Are you sure?
And if I don't tell you a thing, what then, Chief Chung? Must you really be so harsh on us? Every Yao in Jewel County is scared to death of you. But I know that you're not all that cruel-hearted. Could you be persuaded to let us go?
As he speaks, she puts both hands through the bars. One holds a gold bar, the other a charm. She waves them before Shang. I don't think he's gonna be persuaded by gold.
I can offer you both wealth and health.
Fiend! I will not allow you to deceive me.
Shang pushes her hand aside with the bar of his back of his blade. She jumps back, staring at him intensely, then approaches once more.
You think it deception merely because you believe the method of longevity to be a false rumor. But what if I tell you it's true? Take a guess at how old I am.
There is no need to guess. It is said that Yao can live over 1,000 years.
And yet there's a few Yao that only live for one.
Whoever told you that knew nothing. Our lives are scarcely longer than our true forms. My own kind live and die within the age of a sparrow. Nothing more.
Hey there, Sparrow. Surprise flashes in Chang's eyes. He motions for her to continue.
We only want a little more time in this world, Chief Chung. Why must you stand in our way?
Then should I simply allow you and your people to kill, steal, and bring chaos?
Me and my people?
She's stunned for a moment, then responds with a burst of laughter.
I see. You believe Yao to be evil?
No, not universally. Yet, it is Yao like you who spread these dangerous rumors in the county.
The Yao stops laughing, her neck jerking as her feathers rise and puff out. Filled with rage, she storms towards Zhang's, ignoring the bars.
It is no rumor, fool! Even if it were, what harm have we ever brought for speaking it alone? All our kind desire is to live. I've done nothing wrong. Release me! Every moment is precious.
Right, these guys count their days, so yeah, being stuck in prison must be torture.
You may not have taken part in these abductions, but the rumors you spread surely enticed the ones that did. I will not release you.
That's bullshit.
Fine. Continue in your blindness. But the School of May will bring justice to us all.
You have a whole school dedicated to immortality and you didn't bother to check it, or that's secretive that you don't know. The Yao turns fierce, beating her wings at the cell. Claw marks cover the walls.
The School of May? That's the name of your sect, is it?
Anger has become an incomprehensible mash of threats and insults. Chung stands between her and the scared man, leading him away. In the Yamen study, the man sits shaking on a wooden chair.
Calm down. Have some tea.
Thank you.
He takes the tea, sips a few times and sets it down.
No need to worry. Our cells are quite unbreakable. So, what more do you know of the Yao that abducted your family?
Are you sure it was a Yao?
It was jabbering on about longevity. That's all I know.
This rumor is a true menace to society.
Please, Chief Chung, please find my father. You're my only hope.
He grabs the front of Chung's clothes as if to kneel, but the chief constable catches him by the arms and lifts him to his feet.
Please, sir. I am merely fulfilling my duty. I will find the truth. This, I swear.
Thank you.
Rest a while. Best not to overwork yourself. Guard!
Chief.
Take care of the good man. I must deliver my report on the events at the opera.
Understood.
Chung past the door, the poor man's shoulders as they walk out. Breeze follows him past the door and scatters far away. In the Great Hall, a report on the case is being given to the gathered court.
The female Taoist raised her sword above a woman's head, revealing the latter's true form to be that of a herbaceous entity, and shifting her withered leaves into a verdant green. The Taoist then proclaimed the ability to bestow longevity upon any who joined her school. This declaration incited the crowd to a frenzy as they stampeded the stage. Later, the Taoist vanished from the scene together with the herbaceous entity. Several Yao present were detained, and the injured were escorted to the nearest clinic for treatment. In summary, the stampede has been determined to be an unforeseen incident arising from the female Taoist use of arcane skills.
When the report concluded, the paper is folded once more, and then handed over to the county magistrate.
Unforeseen incident? Your lack of foresight has seen this longevity rumor spread to every corner of the county. Yao are flooding our lands in droves. Never in my life have I received so many reports of missing persons and acts of sedition. Make no mistake. This is the result of your errors.
The magistrate crumbles the paper and throws it at the registrar. In response, the man bows even lower.
We were foolish to put our faith in you, Commander Lee. You were in charge of our defenses. Tell me, how shall we proceed?
Lee has been standing nearby. He pauses, considering the details for a moment before speaking out in a measured tone.
In these desperate times, I can see only one solution. I would divide all constables into 2 shifts and have them sweep the entire county. We will locate and apprehend all y'all hiding among the populace over the next 3 days.
Very good! Do you hear that? All departments will cooperate with Commander Lee. And if I hear of any misconduct, I will show no mercy.
The other hasten to agree with them as they bow their with clasped hands. Chung has been waiting to speak. Seeing his chance, he seizes and steps forward.
Honorable Magistrate, I believe we also ought to consider investigating the School of May.
The other clerks sneak sneering glances towards him, like a discolored bean sifted from the pile.
And you are? Wait, I believe I recall. Chief Chung, is it? And the School of May? A minor religious sect, yes?
Yes. Please forgive me. After the report was submitted, I discovered a connection between the sect and the animal carcasses found on the streets. While in custody, a suspect admitted that the School of May was behind the mysterious parade connected to both the rumors and the drained carcasses. I believe this opera was another part of their scheme. If the Yao are the fruit, the School of May is the root.
The other look away and whisper.
And who are you to speak? Some upstart boy desperate to clear his family name?
That's him, all right. Just last month he was ranting about some thief-catching scheme. The argument could be heard from the streets.
Do you remember last year? This boy Niall knocked the doors down, insisting we include those deserters he caught in our update to the Imperial Code. Hard to believe the magistrate allowed him to leave with his head. It seems he hasn't any sense for his position, or his shame.
The son of a bandit turncoat. No wonder he barks like a dog, demanding praise for his every deed. He's fooling himself if he thinks he can wash himself clean of his family's past.
Chung ignores their whisperings and sits tall and firm and as a noble pine.
Commander Lee, thoughts on this matter?
All else goes quiet. Lee clears his throat and speaks.
I hold to what I've said before. The Yao pose a serious danger to the people. Our priority must be to expel them from the county. What would you have us do, Your Honor?
The matter is handed to Commander Lee. Dismissed.
Understood. But the School of May?
The others seem prepared to leave, but Chung looks around anxiously until finding the familiar shape of his commander waiting under the eaves.
Commander Lee.
Come here, He Guang.
Lee walks from the hall in logs, quick strides, forcing his subordinate to hurry to keep pace.
Are you really so desperate for glory that you forget the chain of command? How do you aim to win trust if you refuse to pay respect to your betters?
I apologize, Commander. But this is a promising lead. If we don't act now, we may miss a chance.
Lee turns, his voice sterner and even
Do
than
you
ever.
think you are the only one with the lead on this case? That no one else can do as you have done? Not even those with greater power and resources? Is that why you announce your intentions for all to hear? Your heart may be pure, but others have their own designs. If your words reach the wrong ears, do you think they will sit and do nothing about it?
Chang's tongue twists. He had prepared for scolding, not this.
Commander, you mean...
Keep digging, but do not draw any further attention. That's all for today. And if your actions are brought to light, I will tell them I denied your request. Understood?
Yes, Commander.
He bows deeply, then straightens his posture.
I will learn from your wise words.
Okay, let's see what else is here. Wait for this to keep typing. I'm a long time fighting game player. Career Crash is the hottest game right now, so I headed to the arcade to get a few rounds in. Started with the turtle, tons of HP, but the attacks are painfully slow and the damage is laughable. Not exactly character built for something at my level, so I switched to the rat. The moves looked flashy, so I figured he had to hit hard. So I challenged the one guy to 1v1. He ran the black dog, and a single strike knocked me down to half HP. 2 hits and the match was over. 10 rounds, 10 losses. He explained that HP is based on each animal's natural lifespan. Turtles have a long life, so the turtle has more HP, but these animals have all become meows. Every one of them can live for centuries. Why would your lifespan distinct still matter? Ha, can I really win a match with the rat? Oh, okay, so yeah, they have the same preconceptions as the other guy had. Regular meows live just as long as their animal forms. The rat's lifespan is only a few months, so naturally their HP bar reflects that. Yows aren't exactly common these days, so it's totally understandable if you didn't know. The game stays true to the lore, while still balancing their numbers, so the HP gaps don't become unplayable. Solid design in my opinion. Ha! What a noob! You didn't even know how to change your moves. No wonder you got stomped with the rat. With rat input down A, right down down right D. Cancel into right diagonal right down diagonal left diagonal right B. Play properly, you've got an infinite combo. This reply has been deleted by a moderator. Please keep it civil. You've been banned for 1 month. The OP. Wonder what the hell he said. Part 12. Castle in the Sky. Many have heard its name, yet few know its truth.
Come, Mayfly. You ought to familiarize yourself with our school before you begin.
Yes, Master.
Okay. Mayfly peeks from behind the door, watching the others in the front courtyard.
It's still early in the morning, but everyone's already up and busy.
Yeah, that's martial arts school, alright.
It is. Soon, you will be practicing alongside them.
The many Yao she has come to know, not her in greeting.
The students live in the side house here, as will you. I believe you've met some of them already.
I see. Ah! There's a mouse climbing up on that bamboo by the wall.
Don't be alarmed by Brother Mouse. He has taken to staying in his true form most of the day.
Forgive me, brother.
I'm sure he does not mind. The School of May is one of the few refuges for Yao in this region. Our students are free to live in whatever form they wish, You may even choose to live as a reed, if that is what you desire.
Live in my true form. But
I mean, you're a reed. You're just gonna have to be planted in one place. It's not gonna be exactly thrilling, really.
One must learn to find fulfillment in their true nature. Only then may one discern their path to the way. It will make sense in time. Come, let us speak further in the front courtyard.
Master, where is that music coming from? I keep hearing it, but I don't see anyone playing.
Is the background song diegetic?
You won't have need of that haste much longer, Sister Mayfly. This is the front courtyard, where students may gather to train or rest as they like.
But no one's here.
This way.
The gardens of this land excel at artful concealment. Past the moon gate, after a few winding paths, a hidden world opens up to her. Black eaves press down upon white rooms and enclose a square. The ground is paved with gravel, into which white marble tiles are set, forming a bangwa array. Students in white stand atop it, playing solemn Taoist music together.
There she is, the new student.
Sister Mayfly, are you feeling better?
Paper Heron waits here too. The students occasionally steal small glances at her. She looks around, nodding to the students as she meets their eyes, and greeting Mayfly in particular.
Hello, everyone. What are y'all doing here?
Master Ren is here too! Greetings, Master! We humbly request your guidance today!
It's good to see you all. Please, be seated.
The crowd spreads out and sits in a ring around Master Ren. Female Yao pulls Mayfly in to sit beside her.
Revision always offers new insight. And with a new student among us today, let us begin by reviewing the stages of the method of longevity. To master this art, one must attain 3 stages: the regulation of qi, concentration and visualization, and the cultivation of the body. In the first stage, we focus on the rhythm of the breath. Each of you must find the pace which best suits your constitution and nature. Once you reach a state of meditation, we will work to concentrate the mind on an object, opening ourselves to the stimuli of the divine. As for the cultivation of the body,
hearing this, Paper Heron interrupts Master Ren.
That wouldn't be for the best.
Whatever do you mean, Master?
Your students are getting ahead of themselves. Teach them the basics first, eh? A pavilion is not built from the roof down.
If I am to cover every foundational detail, I would have to start from before the White Horse School was even founded. Unfortunately, I never walked its halls. All that I know, I learned from you. Would you do us the honor, Grandmaster? The students would be most grateful to hear it from your lips.
Paper Heron looks around. The students wait eagerly for her words. The School of May seems to be thriving in the high morale of its students, and her heart is warmed by it.
It has been quite some time since I last spoke of my old school, but I'd be happy to.
She lifts her heels and leaps gracefully into the ring before launching into her story. Okay.
The very first attempts at achieving longevity can be traced back to ancient times, but it's enough to start with the founding of the White Horse School, eh? It first took shape in the late Tang Dynasty. as our founding master traveled the land collecting many rare and lost scriptures in hopes of preserving the Taoist arts for future generations. From those arts, he developed a method to balance yin and yang, and through it, discovered the secret to a long life. He named it the practice of inner alchemy, and it later became the foundation of the White Horse School. Now, to perform it properly, you must work through these stages in order. Listen closely. The scripture says, "When one's mind is tranquil and free of distracting thoughts, all things between heaven and earth will become one with it." So the first step is to set aside worldly concerns and seek stillness from within. For only then can one perceive the presence of the way. Step 2 is about finding your tea. Life is born of the accumulation of tea. When tea gathers, we live. When it disperses, we perish. Without tea, we can neither strengthen our bodies nor nourish our spirits, and so we cannot prolong our lives. We must spend years learning its workings until it becomes as familiar to us as our own hands. The third step is to use your understanding of tea to work its flow, guiding it until it moves in harmony with the way. This step is the most crucial. When your body attunes itself to your tea and allows you to retain it. This may take some time, but it must not be rushed. Without the tea within, the body stands hollow. And, if hollow, how may life endure in it? This takes real devotion. You must practice daily until your body is ready to harmonize with the flow of tea. To retain tea is to attain the way. One who has attained the way may long endure. So the scripture says. But the path is long and perilous. Stray from it, and both body and spirit may be annihilated. At best, it is a process of decades. At worst, well, I've seen some wait hundreds of years.
But, Grandmaster?
Yes? Speak your mind.
Do you really mean it will take a few decades for us to master this method?
Yeah, that's usually how it goes with these things.
To walk the path of longevity is no small feat. But the calmer your mind, the clearer your vision, and the quicker you will progress.
Yeah, but I don't think these guys have all that much time, gonna be honest. Especially, Mary, right? What's her name again? I keep forgetting. Mayfly. Yeah, she only has like a year or maybe a bit more now that she's beginning the path, but still.
But how can I devote myself to a method that takes decades to master when I only have a few years to live? And if what you say is true, wouldn't only the long-lived be able to achieve longevity?
Yeah, seems like a bit of a scam. Yeah. Didn't really think about that, did you? She pauses, composing her thoughts as a long while, then walked over to the trigram.
Not entirely. The scripture says, in the pursuit of worldly knowledge, one gains daily. In the pursuit of the way, one loses daily. Less and less is done until nothing is done. When nothing is done, nothing is left undone. Don't get so hung up on the path ahead. Nothing stays fixed forever. Live in the moment, and new opportunities will arise.
So, we'll just do nothing at all?
Not exactly. It isn't nothing, but rather non-action. We let go of all deliberate effort. Attending to your purposes, doing only that which is yours to do.
Hearing her words, the Yao look at each other. One of them cannot hold back their frustration and rushes up in front of her.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
If that's how it is, what are we to do? Sit around and wait for death to come? Our lives are much shorter than yours, you know.
Now, Brother Badger. The Grandmaster didn't mean...
I don't know what a yam is, but I'm guessing it lives longer than a badger. Undermined by the gentle redirection, the Yao continues his questions anyways.
That which is yours to do? What's that supposed to mean? Is this what's mine to do?
Grandmaster, none of us would be here if we had been content with the time we were given.
Yeah, Pipper Heron is speechless. She saw the crux of the issue. They have been led astray from the very beginning. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, it seems like a cult more than anything. The doubting voices grew louder. The Yao became agitated. Pipper Heron stands silent above them, lost. Mayfly struggles in her seat, not knowing who to agree with. Yeah, and I'm guessing that Master May is a tree. And tree normally live for a long time, so she doesn't really have this problem, does she?
All right, everyone.
Or Ren. A clear, loud call rings out like a stone dropped in water. The Yao immediately falls silent. Master Ren walks into the ring and stands beside their teacher. Hello.
Each of us approaches the way differently, for we are all guided by our own nature. The Grandmaster speaks only from her own experience.
Yeah, I still don't buy it.
If her words help you, hold them. If they muddle you, do not be troubled. You may understand them in the time to come.
Yes, Master.
It's been a long day, and the Grandmaster has traveled far. Please, leave her to rest.
Yeah, you're definitely lying to them, aren't you? You know that most of them won't be able to get the method of longevity. They'll be dead long before they even master the thing. Yeah, you're definitely hiding something. Pipper Heron looks at her former student and at the calm Yao. With a stiff nod, she resigns herself to a stone stool outside of the ring.
Heron? Are you alright?
She walks over and sits by Pipper Heron, whose serene facade now seems ever so subtly broken.
I'm fine. Should have chosen my words with more care, though.
I mean, you were being honest, that's understandable. For a moment, the cicada chirps and birds' calls sound unnaturally sharp. Pipper Heron looks down, hiding her face.
I thought they'd be interested. Back in my time.
The words are a faint whisper, so light you can barely hear them.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Just forget what I've said and follow your master's teachings. Perhaps she's found a better way.
No, she didn't. That's my guess. Alright, crack theory time. She's lying to the students so that somehow she can get longevity, or so she's involved with the dragon somehow, or something. I have a feeling she's gonna be the bad guy at the end of this whole thing. Ren is gonna be the bad guy. She's definitely lying. This feels a bit cultish to me. Maybe that's just how martial arts schools are in China, but I don't know. Doesn't seem quite right. Something doesn't seem quite right. Yeah, look at that.
The third step the Grandmaster spoke of is what we call the cultivation of the body. Through practice, your body will work with your qi until they are one.
Yeah, but that thing's gonna take a while, isn't it?
Mastering this may take decades, even hundreds of years. But here in the School of Mei, we needn't dwell on that step. Instead, we focus on the regulation of qi and concentration and visualization.
Yeah, but don't worry, it will take centuries to actually, for this method of longevity to actually be useful. The only people who can, the only Yao that could realistically get this are turtles and trees, which I'm still guessing that that's what she is. Yeah, even Paper Heron's like, huh. She looks over to Master Ren as she continues her lesson and resolves herself to what must be done.
We needn't dwell on that step?
Yeah, that's very weird. She definitely is up to something. And I guess we can just read this and we can end it for now. Let's just keep. Honestly, these little art things are so cute. That's a lot of things. I'm guessing it's talking about the horse thing. Boundless Sky. My friends, do you practice Chi? My grandma said her grandfather was young. Everyone practiced Chi to develop their arcane skills. That's a neat little correlation, huh? Over time, though, the Chi in the world grew thin, and the practice all but died out. Grandma is from Zhu County, and our family has the little rhyme that is passed down. It opens with the White House School shows you the way to longevity. Let's go worldly concerns and seek stillness. I've been curious about what this white school actually was, but my grandma doesn't know either. Any Zhu County folk know who can shed some light? Some pictures of horses? Dove in peace. I went to the library and did some digging. Looks like the sect dates back to the late Tang Dynasty. Some Song Dynasty records mention it was members practiced inner alchemy and a unique way to subdue evil beasts. The process was apparently exhausting, and the sect needed considerable time to recover for after each one. Boundless Sky. Evil beasts? Could it be the legendary Shandao beasts? Several of Shanzi family lines have been lost, and their Shandao beasts have vanished along with them. Dove in peace. Hard to say. The White Horse School is shown up in records of the early Ming Dynasty. There are plenty of odes and poems written in honor, and many officials donated money to build its temple. Its leader has held an official post at one point. They were clearly held in high regard back then. Just wait for the song to end here. There we go. But all these records are clustered in just a few years. After that, the White Horse School seems to be faded. Official documents began emphasizing that its members should only focus on self-cultivation and stay out of worldly affairs. The final records comes from the Hanzhou Prefectural Gazette. A great earthquake struck Hanzhou. Bandits raided the White Horse School, seeking longevity. Many perished in the mountains. Whereas it happened, will take more digging to uncover. Smiley face. Roaring Thunder. I'm from Zhu County. I've never heard of this. Sounds like something out of a wuxia novel. The road to preserving traditional culture is long. I'm gonna guess Roaring Thunder is Yangwei. There it is.
Hello, ma'am. I'm
Yeah,
writing a report
I
on
still
the
need a little bit to carry on with the
The first thing we learn as vigils is to always stay alert and always stay informed.
I need a little bit more to get her rank up here. So yeah, that is gonna be it for now. Guess we can have exactly one pull, so I guess we can do that. Just have a little bit of things. Nothing. Okay, yeah, figures. Maybe less horse.
Have you heard that story?
Alright. That's gonna be it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time for more Reverse 1999. Ciao.